Hey guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. Well, this week was a roller coaster ride. Let me tell you what, so much happened. Some things I'm just not going to get into because it has nothing to do with the dev blog. And that's all I can really say about it. We're going to be digging into some of those issues. So guys, if you're ready for it, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. So the first post we need to review is the crackdown on Blitz cheating. I know myself and other content creators have been asking for this for a long time, a public statement. We finally got one, and not only did we get a public statement, but we actually got them putting action behind it. Overall, this is going to be a healthy thing for the game, as everyone knows their actual Blitz rewards that they are getting now going forward are that authentically are the ones that they have earned on their own merit. And I think that's a positive thing, right? Everyone wants to be properly rewarded for the effort and time they actually spend in the game. They don't want to lose out to someone who's not actually spending that effort in the game like they are. And we do know from a Reddit post that bans have already started taking place. A guy had 2 accounts. He put a second account on the Blitz bot and he woke up the next morning to his account being banned. So it does demonstrate the bans are happening. And I know for me personally, it was my biggest gripe with Marvel Strike Force. Like, I can live with every other thing that they decide they want to do inside the game, but this one was just outrageous to me. It was definitely against their term of service. Even in my new player walkthrough guide that I did, I even pointed it out when I got the terms of service pop up in-game mail to me. I was like, yep, right there, it specifically says, you know, it's against their terms of service. So overall, good thing. But there was another good thing that happened, and let's jump into that one next. And then we got this announcement yesterday. Thank you for your feedback regarding the Unity event. The team looked back at the numbers and realized that there were some issues with tuning on this event and that weren't intended, making the event harder than expected. As a result, we were going to provide 5 Unity Orbs a day for the final 3 days of the event. Additionally, we want to note that the Sunday Blitzes will not reward Unity Orb fragments. While this is too late to address for this event, it is an issue we want to resolve in the future. This was a nice surprise. I think a lot of us just expected them to ignore us the rest of the event. So for them to actually do something about the drop rates, the nerf of the drop rates, the overall, like, it was basically a paywall event or Blitzbot event basically. So for them to do this, that's a huge thank you. I know for one, I will now be collecting all the milestones. That puts me way over the top. As of recording this, which is Saturday morning, I'm only 5 orbs away from maxing out this milestone event. So that's all I need to get through blitzing. I'm going to get my other 10 because we already got 5 last night. So yeah, I'm going to get them all. It's nice to know my efforts in the game, willing to grind out, is going to pay off. And that's where all these events come down. Like if you're going to run one of these events, make sure it's attainable if players are willing to grind for it without losing sleep, okay? Like, that's my whole entire thing behind these events. Don't put them behind a paywall, right? The only paywall there should be is for the people that want to spend to save themselves time grinding in the game. I think that's a reasonable compromise, right? But if players are willing to grind out this event, then let them grind out this event. You're getting player engagement. You're getting people more time spent in the game. And I think that's what you guys want. So I make sure going forward, like, I don't mind these events. Please spread them out. But I don't mind these events as long as it's attainable for players that are willing to grind for it. So we addressed Blitz bots. We're giving Unity Orbs. You know what, Marvel Strike Force? I think I owe you something. And here you go, Marvel Strike Force. You guys have earned this. Great game, great community managers. The game is playable no matter if you spend or play for free. However, spending will accelerate your experience. Marvel Strike Force is the perfect Marvel game for any Marvel fan. Well deserved. Congrats, you guys finally get a rating from me. Please keep this up. Do not make me regret reviewing you guys at 5 stars. All right, and then into the newest blog post, which is Fun in the Sun, which I feel like a lot of people are now reviewing these dev blogs. But anyways, let's jump into this. So, greetings commanders. Summer's on the way in the Northern Hemisphere. But no matter where you are in the world, you feel the heat from our upcoming seasonal event. Also raising the mercury this week is the return of Quarter Blitz. You guys are trying to kill us with Blitz, aren't you? a hoppin' mad addition to the Blitz store, and a legendary event reappearing. Read on to find out how to give your roster a boost of vitamin D. And those of you out there with very questionable minds, you know you get vitamin D from the sun, right? Fun in the Sun! Start layering on sunscreen because our Fun in the Sun event is coming soon. Soak up character shards, Elite 4 and 5 credits, purple and orange basic catalyst, and other blistering rewards. Blistering usually hurts when you get sunburned, just FYI there guys. The event revolves around a limited time firework orbs and special chimichangas. Here's how you can shine during this event. Alright, so limited time firework orbs. Earn chimichangas via blitz battles, campaign nodes, daily objectives, and use them to open fireworks orbs and store for orange, purple, and blue gear rewards. First off, I don't know how excited I am for these chimichangas for firework orbs if it's just going to give me orange, purple, and blue gear. I think the second part of this is what I'm going to enjoy more, which we're going to get into. Heat Storm milestone. Score milestone points by opening any of the following orbs and earn chimichangas. So, Premium Orb, Gold Orb, Mega Orb. Hold a minute. Thanks, Foxnex. Purple Gear Raid Orbs, Blue Gear Raid Orbs, Orange Gear Raid Orbs, Blue Gear War Orbs, Purple Gear War Orbs, and Orange Gear War Orbs. And then I think they decided, hey, you know what? I think we need to add something else in there because that doesn't seem like the proper orbs. And then they added Blitz. I'm really hoping they add Ultimus orbs too, and maybe they just forgot it because, yeah, I really would hope Ultimus gets added to this, but it could not. It could be what it is. A lot of these orbs listed, I open them up weekly. My Mega Orb, you guys saw my orb opening video. At least if you guys haven't, in the corner screen, go check out my orb opening videos. They're pretty cool. Well, with the Blitz orbs, I do have a lot of credits, and I will go into Blitz here in a little bit, so I can earn them there. But traditionally, Blitz orbs usually give you the lowest amount of points for opening up an orb, so I'm curious to see how the points break out once it's there. But yeah, Blitz was usually the lowest value orb that you get for opening. Premium Orb, I think I've been saving the last 2 weeks, so they're a little saved up. Gold Orbs, I got a couple saved up, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. I do open all my gear orbs every week, so I'm not going to get much there. And then Firework Frenzy milestone. Use chimichangas to open any of the limited time firework orbs to score points and earn gear credits, elite credits, orange gear, 3 red star Deadpool, 5 red star Cable, and gold orb fragments. Now, as someone already has Cable at 5 red stars, you kind of just took the wind out of their sails. And I understand you can't make it perfect for everybody. But ultimately, I'm curious of the elite credits that we get because that's probably the most attractive thing there, unless they are going to give us mini uniques. If there are mini uniques in this milestone, then that probably tops elite credits. But other than that, my Deadpool's already at 3 stars or above. My Cable's at 4, so I'll get at least 1 more star on my Cable. Yeah, I mean, and then if they give us a ton of gold orb frags, which I doubt it, but if they give us a ton, that's actually pretty nice too. But we'll have to wait and see when this milestone appears in the game. The actual date, we do not know, but it should be appearing sometime next week since it is in this dev blog. Making it hold off a week doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then there's going to be a login calendar where we're going to get Cable, gold orb frags, chimichangas, gear, ability materials, and more when you log in for 14 days. So anything extra is always awesome, so I can't complain about a login calendar. Actually, I can't complain about much of anything today. Always great stuff. Anytime they give us anything free, you know what, they don't have to, so it is a nice thing. It's a nice suggestion. It keeps the players engaged in the game, which is always a great thing. Mark with the Mouth event. This is going to be new for me. I was not playing back when this event was released, so here it is. One of our original events, Merc with a Mouth, returns for the first time in over 2 years. Join Deadpool on his revenge quest against Ultimus and earn Deadpool character shards. The event will appear for everyone that has not completed all the missions. A lot of your day 1 players are going to have this one done. I joined the game about 9 months after launch, so this should appear for me. I don't remember ever doing it. I actually don't remember this event at all. I'm assuming it hasn't been buffed, so anyone who's been playing this game for quite some time, probably for at least a year or so, should probably have no problem clearing this whole entire event. I guess it's an event. Yep, we'll call it an event. 10 for 10. Oh, I love 10 for 10. It's 10 cores for various different things. It's always a good conversion. Yeah, what else can 10 cores buy you? Grab your power cores and head over to offer section because 10 for 10 deals is back. Starting during the Fun in the Sun preview period and available for the duration of the event. Spend 10 power cores. Get gold gear, character shards, training modules, or energy. Couple of things I just noticed in that wording. One, We're actually going to get a countdown calendar until the start of the event, so look for that, because 10 for 10 will start during the preview period, which means the countdown calendar. So as soon as the countdown calendar shows up in the event store, go to the offer section, look for the 10 for 10. And the other thing it sounds is that instead of it showing us what we're actually going to get, it sounds like it's going to be like, hey, buy 10 cores, get gold gear, character shards, training modules, or energy. Like, all 5 of them are options, and you're not going to know what you're going to get until you spend the 10 cores. That's what it sounded like to me. It could be wrong, but just the wording on here, it's what it makes it sound like. Bonus events. Rack up big rewards with these bonus events. Quarter Blitz. This next one is awesome, guys. Energy Overload. Receive a 240 campaign energy instead of the normal 120 when refreshing campaign energy. That is huge. I'm not one who ever spends their cores on refresh and energy, but I may have to consider this. It's very, very tempting, put it that way. It's a lot of extra energy for the value that you put in. So that's a tough one, guys. If you guys want to go crazy on getting campaign energy and farming a lot of characters, this is the time. That's the time, right? Save your cores, wait for things like this. Use your cores whatever you guys feel you need to, but I'm just saying. Raining gold, earn 2 times gold rewards from campaign nodes. Extra gold is always good. You really don't get that much gold from campaign nodes to start with, so don't expect a ton from campaign, but combine that with the energy overload if they're both running at the same time. It's a good combo. It's a really great combo, actually. Catalyst Catalysm. Kicking off the Fun in the Sun festivities is Catalyst Catalysm. For a limited time, earn 3 times basic catalyst for the select campaign missions. And I'm not going to read all the campaign missions. You guys can check them out. I'll put them on the screen right now. So yeah, if you're in the game, if you're probably late game, this is probably a great thing for you. For me, who's someone who's still not reached the end game yet, it'd be nice to get some extra catalysts, but catalysts are not an issue for me right now. I have over 1,000 of the purple ones. I have over 5,000 of the orange ones. Because of the way I play the game, I don't really get that many mini uniques on a daily basis. So it's a very slow crawl for me to get characters to gear tier 14. But if you are someone, like I said, late game, great. It's great for you. If you're someone who's struggling to get these, it may be a great farm for you. If it's paired with a 240 campaign energy, even better. I do have a feeling that these are all events going to be run separate, so that may be the only thing that is the downfall. But yeah, 3 times more, knock your socks off. Blitz Store Edition. Leaping in the Blitz Store next week is Toad, the Brotherhood's amphibious controller. Start grabbing his character shards and licking the competition. And as a reminder, for the first Wednesday of every month, a new character is made more accessible via the store or campaign nodes, so be on the lookout for future editions. What was my bold prediction? So keeping with the tradition, I still feel like a character needs to go to the raid store the first Wednesday of the month, so that's why July 1st, Toad is coming to the raid store. Oh, so close. Yeah, so going back up to the top with the orb opening event, I got a lot of credits for Blitz Orbs. I could see myself opening up a lot of Blitz Orbs, not only for that event up top, but just to get character shards of Toad, and maybe make the transition to Brotherhood 2.0 and actually start building Marauders. As of recording this, it looks like Mr. Sinister's going to win Choose My Fate. I would put the poll below, but the poll is going to be closed by the time you guys see this video. So my fate could be Mr. Sinister for those who've been following that series. Now you see me. Invisible Woman is back, guys. Check out your Sinister 6. If you're really close to the next level for Invisible Woman with your Sinister 6, you should probably make a push for it right now, as she will be returning. If she doesn't return next week, I probably would expect her countdown calendar next week. I'm looking at the date. It does seem a little early for the next legendary, but because they usually release 2 legendaries a month, but like I said, there is no set schedule with them, so it's anyone's guess. But I am thinking after July 4th is when we're actually going to get this legendary event. Upcoming blitzes. Sword and shield lovers rejoice. Hold on a minute, is that a Pokemon reference? Because this week's blitzes feature characters that know their way around medieval weapons. Heimdall leads the week in the Gatekeeper Blitz, where you can battle your way to character shards for the Bifrost Bridge Brawler. Too bad my Heimdall's already done. But for anyone who needs Heimdall, he is needed for Black Bolt. It's a good time to blitz. Anyone who has them done, which is a lot of people that have Black Bolt at 7 stars already, you guys have a chance of placing really, really good. And just in time for American Independence Day is Captain America and the first Avenger Blitz. After blitzing your way to Captain America shards, we will have a special quarter blitz edition of Red Star or Blitz during the quarter blitz. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop reading all that because I feel like it's a mouthful. So basically, guys, next week's Red Star and Premium Orb blitzes will be that quarter blitz they talked about. So if you guys want to go crazy and blitz a ton for red stars or premium orbs or, you know, yo-yo and Minerva, so to speak, yep, only going to cost you 25 all the time. But speaking on Captain America, I know I do not have Captain America to 7 stars. I don't really need to unlock a legendary, so it's going to be so-so for me. I definitely, like, I always will do the milestones, but it's going to depend on how I feel, especially if it's not for any other rewards. But we do have to take in consideration that Chimichanga event. You are going to get credits for that. So it's still hard to predict how hard people are going to go in these blitzes. So we'll have to wait and see how it shakes out, what the rewards look like, how attractive they are, how easy are they to attain. The easier they are to attain, the more people are just going to call it a day. But the harder they are, the harder everyone goes, the more the scores get pushed up. And then to end this dev blog, this one's a long one, guys. Chaos Theory. So Chaos Theory returns. So for the first time, if you guys had 7-star Wakandans, you're finally able to beat tier 7. I know personally myself, I'll be stuck on tier 6. So it's a straight up farm for me. So with this event, guys, Black Panther and Okoye will have double drop rates for a limited time right before the event goes live. But yeah, get those promotional credits, guys. They're a huge boost to your arena and your raid team. So getting them is a huge plus. Is where it's the only time you have control over the characters you go up in star levels. Wow, guys, this was a long one. Just so much information, so much happened this week, and I covered what I felt was important to the game, and that's it. So guys, if you like this series and want to do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here or have not done so already, hit that subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss the hot takes or any other videos I put out on my channel, don't forget that notification bell. Oh yeah, and down in the links below, you guys can join my Discord. Also down in the description is a link to get Mr. Free to Play merch. You can see me wearing one of my shirts today. Here's a coffee mug. Yeah. Go ahead and grab it, guys, and support the channel. There is a Patreon launching soon for me also, guys, so be on the lookout for that if you want to support the channel. And with all that said, guys, just like they say in the dev blog, until next time, good luck, Commanders. There's a link to get Mr. Free to Play merch. I got my